Hello, everyone. Diana Rankin here. So good to see you on this beautiful day where I am here in Ohio. And you can see who's sleeping there in her little bed behind us, our little beautiful Piper. This is the last Friday of the month, and that's the day we do the predictions. Every other Friday, we answer questions that you've sent in. So we're going to get started right here with October predictions. And I want to say, I want to say we have time to catch our breath in this month, but it's not going to last. And I think that's a lot of what Phillip is telling us. So, hello, Sheila. She says, hello, Diana. I hope you and Piper are doing well. We are. Thank you, Sheila. So good to see you. I want to also invite all of you every month. Well, two things. One, I have a free newsletter, which you are welcome to sign up for. The information is below. Just go to my website and you can sign up for the newsletter free. And I also have a website with lots of articles on the blog. So help yourself to reading those. They are there to help all of us grow. And then the other thing I want to mention is once a month in October, I believe it's the 20th, but don't hold me to that. I will be doing another Sacred Circle by Zoom. It's on a Friday evening from 7 to 9 Eastern time, and that's just $20. I just charge a minimum fee to just kind of pay for Zoom. So thank you. And it's so good to see all of you coming. And Sheila says, we have 2 more sunny days in Amsterdam, and then autumn will start. Yuck, lots of rain. We had some rain yesterday and actually probably needed it, but it's sunny again today. And we're having pretty much above normal temperatures. So we're going to hit in the higher 70s where I am today. And I think parts of the area will even hit 80, low 80s. Hello, Awakening with Susan. She says, happy Friday, beautiful souls. Juliet Tanner says, good afternoon. Well, so good to see all of you. This is exciting. It's always exciting for me to see those of you who are able to come live. And if you're wondering why I keep looking over here, that's because that's my big screen and I can see better. It's a little bit, I can see straight on, but the print is just, I'm so used to looking at the big screen. It's so much easier. Okay, we're also going to get a message after the predictions from the Master's Book of Answers by Phillip. Phillip, as you know, is my spirit guide, and as many of you know, this is just an oracle book, so every page has a different wisdom on it, and we'll get our message for that. Hello, Akila. She says, hello, everyone. So good to see all of you. I love it. Thank you. Okay, here's what Phillip has to say about October. The changing of the weather this month will be like the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, quite predictable. This is not to say all will like the weather. It is to say it will be predictable for those who have been watching the weather patterns. For those who have not paid attention, we suggest you watch the weather forecasters to understand the patterns. This is also not to say weather will be calm. No, not at all. As many have noticed, extreme weather has increased over the past few years, and especially so this year. Yes, this is caused by what you call global warming, which is a twofold cause. The Earth shifts a bit noticeably every year. The other cause is from destructive behaviors of humans. Human life is evolving and changing. This will become more apparent this month for those who look and listen to gain knowledge of the changes. For example, the colors of human skin are changing, as are the shape of faces and bodies. Multiple changes are taking place. We name only a few. Yes, there will be more information on those beings from outside Earth's dimension. Earth and her inhabitants have been studied for some time. More about these studies will be made known by world organizations. Are they watchers, invaders, or helpers? They are all of this. Earth is safe and well protected. A quiet comes to many this month, a welcome respite but it is not long lasting. So catch your breath while you can. By the mid to end of the month, the U.S. will be in turmoil, with politics being at the center of news reporting. Involved will be two major issues: gun murders and the arrest of the former U.S. president. The arrest. He will not spend time in prison, but the arrest will cost him money and anger. I'm not sure if arrest is the correct word, but that's the word Phillip is giving us, so we'll see. Sometimes he does get words off, but usually he's pretty right on, so we'll see what happens. We have been asked to make predictions about the countries of Eswatini and Guatemala, two countries very far apart. The questions asked seem to be those asked of someone who is looking at which country to visit or live in. This is a personal choice. However, we shall say the northern country is safer and more stable. It is also colder, which will be quite apparent in October. And I did mention to the person who asked about this, because they ask about all kinds of things about those two countries, and I felt it was a little too specific to those countries, so I did tell them we try to be not so specific in just two countries. We try to kind of give a broad brush because we only have so much time. I don't want to take hours to do this. Phillip, so if you have more questions, and I always say personal questions, get a hold of me privately, please, and keep our questions, even for our Friday afternoons, keep our questions of interest to everyone. And yes, Phillip does mention specific countries. In spirit world, we don't think of countries. So sometimes, I think last month he said something, or a couple of months ago, something about an earthquake possibly in Italy, and it wasn't in Italy, but it was not that far away. So we're a little careful about countries, the boundaries of countries. The U.S. is a little different because it's so big, for one thing, and because I live here and I'm more familiar with it, and that I think that helps. Okay, Phillip goes on to say, the month will see an increase in rising sea waters and swifter currents. We suggest for those who sail or surf, or those who live near the sea's edge, be aware of the currents. Rip tides will be stronger than usual. It was also asked if there would be a COVID lockdown soon. Although there is an increase in illness from COVID, we do not predict any lockdowns in any country. This is not to say some hospitals and medical centers, businesses, and some educational facilities may require or ask people to wear masks. This will be highly selective. So it doesn't look like a country or a government will lock down the country, but that could, private industry could. Abortion regulations in multiple countries will be questioned. Expect clashes among opposing groups. In the U.S., in the upper to eastern Midwest, it will be necessary to be watchful and alert if participating in a group protest against strict abortion laws. A driver of a vehicle is out to harm the prey. Be vigilant. Be careful out there, my friends. For many, this will be a time of calm and a time of rest before the rising of energies later in the month that will bring turmoil. At the end of the month, a shift in Europe will be seen as entering into a new phase. Not all will see this shift as good for the people. There is much that will take place around the world politically this month. To report all is not possible, so we will repeat this. Enjoy the calm of the early days of the month. They will not last. Okay, my friends, let's enjoy the calm. Sandra, hello, welcome. Many greetings from Frankfurt. I love to know where you're from, so thank you for telling me. Excuse me. It's always exciting to me to know I have friends, that we have a community around the world. That I think is so important, because we're healers and we're making the world better. Maybe one smile, one thought at a time. But together, we make a community of love. Let's get our message, shall we? Sheila says, "Hi, Miss Diana. Finally made it live." Well, welcome, Sheila. Yes, we have two Sheilas, one from Amsterdam and one from the US. And Sheila from the US just joined us. Sheila from Amsterdam joined us earlier today. So here we go. We're going to get our message, shall we? And you just open to any page. I'm hearing left, but right is coming in kind of strong as well. If you heard left, our intuition's just in sync. If you heard right, that's a message you need to pay special attention to, because that's a message for you. And yes, our little Piper is kind of moving around back there, isn't she? Here's the message for this month for the left. Truth is immortal. Truth is immortal. That's page 118. Truth is immortal. We've had a lot of untruths over the last several years, and perhaps as long as there have been humans on the planet. But truth is immortal. And if you ask me what truth is, I would simply say it's love. And it's that deeper, deeper love, not just the romantic love at all. That may trigger it, but it has to go deeper than that. If you heard right, you will be free when you become friends with the shackles that bind you. You will be free when you become friends with the shackles that bind you. That's page 119. What does that mean? Excuse me. You know, friends, recently, so many of my clients, and I think I may have even told you myself, have experienced turmoil in our lives caused by someone else doing or saying something that triggered us, that triggered our wounds. And so when someone triggers our wounds, we have the opportunity to heal that wound or to strike back. Striking back only increases the problem. Striking back doesn't heal our wound or heal our heart or heal the world. As we start loving ourselves, we realize that striking out from the other is about their wound, not ours. They merely triggered us so we could heal our wound. They're merely a mirror. So, my friends, what we do is we protect ourselves, but we also want to recognize and have empathy for the one who struck out to hurt us. All we can do is bless them, send them love, protect ourselves, but certainly bless ourselves and learn to love ourselves at a deeper level. I always say it's love with a capital L. So, my friends, I send you love and I thank you for receiving it. And I want to say, Sheila says, I needed that. Yes, being triggered, but being in peace. And that's exactly what happens. Yes, we learn to live in peace ourselves, no matter what's happening out here. And we look at the world not through rose-colored glasses. We see the reality of what's happening in our world, but we also recognize our hearts are at peace. We cannot heal the other who may be hurting us, but we can stop our own hurt. May this month bring you so much love that all you want to do is give it back out. May peace be yours this month, my friends. Thank you for the love that you send to us. Thank you for the love that you receive from us. I love you. If you have questions, please put them in the comments below or email them to me. And let those questions be of a general nature that will be interesting to our whole audience. And we will be happy to address those every Friday afternoon at this time, 1 o'clock Eastern. Sheila says, thank you, Diana, and big hearts. And Sheila Lively says, love and peace to you. Thank you so much. And Awakening with Susan says, thank you so much, Diana, for your wisdom and love. You guys just touched me so deeply. I do want to say also, I had some problems. I had to redo everything. It kind of seems since I took all the ads off my videos. Now, some of the old ones, I can't do that. But I didn't like the interruption in the middle, and I didn't mind beginning ads and ending ads, but it was the interruption in the middle, and it seems like you can't do a video on YouTube without that. However, I'm not sure they like those of us who have taken the ads off. So if you see ads, let me know. We may have to put them back on because there seems to be some issues taking place as I try to go live without ads. So hopefully it'll all work. We're still trying to not have ads. Sheila says no ads with Firefox browser. Good. Glad to hear that. All right, my friends, I love you. Thank you from our household, our four-legged ones and two-legged ones. Have a great month. Love you so much. Thank you. Bye.